So hello dear friends, this is a very auspicious moment in the history of energy medicine, and I'm certainly not saying enough. You will see this is something that needs a lot of study, further study, but what we are seeing here has never been seen before, and I'm waiting for the quantum specialists to give you their opinions. Here our engineers have no explanation what is actually happening. What I'm having here is the LaesEr Bioresonance system and the Health Integrator, and there's no core system involved right now. I show you the standalone version. Basically, the Bioresonance system is taking a signal and then giving it further to the integrator, and the integrator just amplifies it and gives it back. So for this purpose, we have here also our new electrically conducting fabrics, and this is a very nice new addition. All of you who bought a Health Integrator in last year, they get one for free. All others can order one now from in about 1 month. And basically, I can use this in any way. I can use this as a foot mat, or as a compress, or a pillow, or an applicator in another way. But for here, we use it just now as a contact for the LaesEr Bioresonance system. Now what I show you here is absolutely fantastic, and it's the first time that really the biofield, the human biofield, is being shown. And I know there's a lot of people out there, they say they have measured the biofield. I have experimented 30 years ago with Kirlian photography, or gas discharge visualization, how it's called now. I have tried to reproduce the cut-off leaf effect to see the whole leaf. Nothing of this I could do, and I have not seen anyone doing it in front of an audience. Same as with, of course, aura photography. You put a bicycle there and you have a nice aura for the bicycle, because it's just a Photoshop gimmick. And the same is done for phase contrast interference photography. It doesn't matter if you have a non-living object, a piece of rock, or a bicycle, you will have a nice aura. So that's not what we are having here. Here we have two contacts, and now what I'm showing you is just extraordinary. So please look at this. I'm having my hand here, and we have here our indicators for the input, and now I'm showing you my hand going down, and now what do you see? I'm not contacting this, and the moment I'm coming there, and this is now on amplification 1. It's the least amplification basically possible. And see, even if I'm spreading out my energy like this, I'm not going closer, I'm just spreading out the energy, and it goes up, closing, up, closing. We have different intensity. And what's important that you understand, this is not one of those electrostatic effects, because you have to know what we are dealing here with is an amplification of maximum 14 volts. So whatever LaesEr Bioresonance system is receiving from me, from my body energies, is just maximum to maximum amplified to 14 volt. So there cannot be any electrostatic charge, because, as you know, electrostatic effects, when you touch somebody and there's a spark jumping from you to the other person or to the other object, happens only if you have a few hundred, or usually a few thousand volts from charging from the artificial fabrics usually that we are walking on. So that's not possible here, that's not a possible explanation. Then another possibility could be if there would be any high frequencies involved. As you know, if you go close to a antenna of a TV, you have either suddenly the picture goes blank, or you have a better reception than before. What is happening? You become an antenna, an extension antenna for the TV. But again, this is only happening once you have high frequencies. But again, here is no high frequencies involved, because the laser bioresonance system is just picking up the frequencies that come from my body, in this case from my feet, and then the Health Integrator just amplifies it. And now we have a little additional gadget. Here is our new resonator, mind resonators, and here you can see it resonates as well, because everything that you connect to the Health Integrator is getting the frequencies from the laser bioresonance system and amplifies it, so you can have your own body frequencies now, either as an electric feedback or magnetic feedback, or even as like a LED with our LED pads, or with the mind resonator, we get a feedback here. So what looks like it's a steady light, of course it's not a steady light. It's a frequency of your body amplified, and it's not the frequencies that we are getting from some contact electrodes, as you can do this with any little voltmeter from a hardware store. No, this is a very, very sophisticated new method, and it is based on two principles. First, we are using the resonance effect. So because a resonance effect is an amplification, because what we have here is very, very small fields that have not even been measured before. We use the resonance effect by feeding it back, and then the other effect that we are using is a very good amplification system. But as you can see here, we are here only on amplification 1, and we can go all the way up to 100. So totally new effects are possible to be seen with this new resonance method. So now this is one effect that we can see the field, but now we can also use the feedback. For example, when I use this, have the patients sit or lie on one of the electrodes, and then apply the other one. You see now immediately, of course, it's full scale, and I can apply this to anywhere on the body. I usually would not use, of course, a dress. I would apply this to the naked body. But what you feel, it's unbelievable. When you have your hands here, the whole body starts pulsating. I mean, you cannot see this, but I can see everybody who will have an experience of this will be just totally fascinated. This is not something, see, and what you can also see is it's pulsing at my heartbeat, because it's being resonant to my heartbeat. See? Now you see. See, this is my heart frequency. So this is my heart frequency, my energy body is being conducted. Again, a phenomenon that has never been seen before, and I feel my heart right now pumping, and I feel my whole body resonating to this effect. And you can apply this cushion anywhere in the body where you have pain. You will have completely new phenomenon of healing. And one thing which is just too outrageous to even say, but you will be able to experiment with this. And anyone who uses this can measure something with an oscilloscope, or can of course feel it. When I put this to my forehead, something unbelievable is happening. I am having flashes of light. So it's flashing at the frequency of my heartbeat. Yeah? It's another phenomenon that has never been recorded before. I'm just putting this here, and I'm seeing light flashes with the pulse of my heart. Now, imagine this explains what they talk about when they talk about enlightenment. What does it mean, enlightenment? It's a resonance phenomena. You are becoming resonant to your own body field. Or like Alan Kardec called it, the perispirit. It's the energetic body that you can come into resonance with your own self, in the sense of energy body. Now, this is just a beginning of all the things that I will show you and that I have seen already, and it's a standalone version, so you can use this system completely without the core system. But of course, with the core system, there's another dimension of possibilities that I will show next time. I have Deborah here as my person that's showing another effect that's really outstanding. And so she has her feet on the mat. Now she can just go with one hand over. So you see again, she is now on top of. Now when I'm touching her, you look at this here, the light becomes more light, and this is my energy that we share. It's being made visible. This is another phenomenon, never has been seen before, and anyone who has this system can make those experiments. There is nothing that I'm here faking. It's all possible for anyone to reproduce. And okay, thank you, Deborah. And I want to show one more thing. Maybe you take off your feet from the mat, because you could say it's just a connection. Whatever we could say, if we have some kind of bicycle here, could we see the same effect? No, we cannot. And I put one electrode here. Okay, so that's the one wheel of the bicycle. And now I'm bringing this closer. They're electrically connected. Just any metal would do, but it's just an electric connection between those two electrodes. And I'm bringing this closer and closer and closer. And nothing happens. Nothing happens. See, this is phenomena. It shows it's a living phenomena. It's something that's not a connection, just a simple connection. It is a new phenomena. So stay tuned. This is a very, very exciting Easter 2011. So stay tuned, and all this will be available in the next 3 to 4 months. And talk to Sonia for advance orders. Thank you.